Okay, today we're going to look at simplifying algebraic expressions that contain parentheses. So let's jump right in and see what we're talking about. All right, so they have parentheses, so let's start with some parentheses. Let's try, oh, that's not a very good parentheses. Let's try that again. Well, that's good. 2x minus 5xy plus 3y squared. Then we'll close up that parentheses and then minus, and then new parentheses. And the second group is 5x minus 8xy plus 7y squared. Okay, and then we'll close parentheses. So what we want to do with this is simplify this expression. Now remember, this is an expression in algebra. An expression in algebra is a bunch of letters and numbers and all kinds of algebra stuff, but no equal sign. An equation is when you have all that expression junk and there's an equal sign and it'll equal something on the other side, and that's where we build our fence. But these things are called expressions, and you'll often be asked to simplify them. So we got a whole bunch of stuff over here, and we got a whole bunch of stuff over there, and a minus sign between them. Well, the first thing we want to do is get rid of the parentheses. So I'm going to rewrite this, and I'm just going to rewrite the first group of stuff here with the same thing, but with no parentheses, okay? So I'm going to write 2x. We're just going to basically copy it down without the parentheses. That's all I'm going to do. Okay, and then 3y squared. Now the second one here is a little trickier because we have a minus sign between them. You see that? You see that minus sign? So that's in there, and then we have all this stuff over here. Now, what's going to happen when we have this minus sign here? When we have a minus sign, that means that everything inside the parentheses is going to become its opposite. Okay, so right now, just kind of copy this problem down, and I'm sure you already did, and just ignore the parentheses for a minute and just look at what's in here. All right, I mean, ignore the minus sign and just look at what's inside the parentheses. So right now, this here is a positive 5x, okay? So because there's a minus sign out there, this is all going to become opposite stuff. So it's going to be a minus or a negative 5x. Do you see that? It's just going to become its opposite. Okay, now next in line is this negative 8xy. Okay, so because of this minus sign, this becomes its opposite. So it's going to be plus 8xy. All right, see how simple? And then this one over here, this last one, is a positive 7y squared. So that's going to become a minus or negative 7y squared. See? Now in this stage, the parentheses are all gone, and that's what we want. So now our third stage here, or third step, is we're going to combine stuff that is alike. So let me go back over here and notice, okay, we're going to look for stuff that's alike. Well, I have a 2x here. And I have a negative, remember, always look at what's in front of stuff, negative 5x there. So if I combine them, what's 2x minus 5x? Well, that's like, it should be 5. Don't worry about the variable, don't worry about the letter, they're the same. So we're just going to worry about the numbers. So it's basically 2 minus 5. But it should be 5 minus 2. Who does 2 minus 5 in regular life? So it's 5 minus 2 is 3. We all know that. But because it's backwards, it's going to be a negative 3x. Okay, so those are gone. And next, let's look for something else that's the same. Well, I see a negative 5x here, xy, I'm sorry, and a positive 8xy over here. So we can combine those two guys, and it's going to be negative 5 plus 8, which is positive 3. And again, the variables, the letters are exactly the same, so they just come along for the ride. So it's going to be plus or positive 3xy. And then finally, we have a positive 3y squared there and a negative 7y squared over there. So remember, the letters are exactly the same, the letter stuff. Now there's an exponent this time, that little 2 up there, but that doesn't make no difference. The y squared, they're both exactly the same, so we can work with the numbers. So basically the numbers are positive 3 minus 7. Well, again, that's a backwards one. It should be 7 minus 3. We know that's 4, but it's backwards, so it's going to be a negative or a minus 4y squared. And that right there is our final answer. Very good. That's how you simplify algebraic expressions containing parentheses. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.